you guys? Welcome back to my podcast on PodcastOne. Wow, I'm sitting in the studio again. This is crazy.
Wow, here we are.
And I'm joined again.
Yes.
With Teala Dunn.
Hello, everyone.
She, since the last podcast, now has her own podcast.
Yes.
Tell us about it. And I'm actually going on it tomorrow. And we were just talking about the guest, the call sheet I got to go on her podcast.
A call sheet.
And she was
We're doing it legit here, people.
Yeah, she was like, I don't even know who I'm interviewing tomorrow. And I'm like,
well, the style of the podcast isn't really an interview style. It's
okay.
more, so it's called Anonymously Yours. This is exclusive tea. Nobody even really knows about this yet because it's not out yet, but it will be. It's called Anonymously Yours, and basically every single episode I bring on a new guest.
Okay.
And we talk a little bit about them, what they've got going on, whatever. And then we talk about how we know each other or if we've never met each other to give the tea. And then fans send in their like craziest, juiciest stories, and we react to those stories and give advice. Or
and it's anonymous.
And it's anonymous, yeah. But these stories, Jordyn, like that crazy.
Like
I'm talking
Tana Mojo
like
story time.
Yes, like that level. Like I'm like, are you guys okay?
Like, we think we're bad.
We think we're bad. We're like rated G. No, we're rated Y7. Y7 for the children compared to these stories that are being sent in that have a lot to do with like people's, I can't even tell you. It's nuts. You'll find out tomorrow. You'll see.
Does it? Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I'm literally on it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So when does it get released, or when are you posting about it?
I'm gonna post about it like next week.
Okay, so you guys really get the exclusive.
Yeah, this is the
Teala
exclusive Teala tea.
Let's go.
Exclusive
guys,
tea. Only for Jordyn. Only for Jordyn.
You guys better go support that podcast.
Especially because Jordyn's gonna be my next guest. So now you have to.
I am. So, Teala, obviously, every time you're on here, we do girl talk.
Always.
But we're going to start off this podcast with, like, the biggest trend right now that I'm obsessed with. It's the he's a 10 but, he's a 2 but. And the people went crazy on Instagram.
Really?
So, I didn't even have to screenshot these. I'm literally going to, like,
just read them as they go.
It's insane. So, we're both going to do our 2 cents.
Okay.
We're both going to talk about it. All right. He's a 4, but he makes you laugh.
Honestly,
goes to a 7 for me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started dating guys, I was like very like all my boyfriends were models with 8-packs and like 6'2" and like so hot, and like now I realize personality over everything. And if you can make me laugh, you're up there.
You literally have to be best friends. Like, you have to love being around that person.
Yep.
And that's also what I realize is, like,
yeah,
I literally just have to like you.
Yeah.
Because that's, like, literally.
But it's not, it can't be about the look.
It can't be infatuation. It can't just be,
because that doesn't
crush.
last.
No.
If they give you the ick and if they're not funny but they're just hot, like, you'll get over that in, like, a week.
Literally.
So I'm going to give that, if he's a 4 but he makes me laugh and he's really funny, I'm going to give him a 7.
Yep. He's a 10, but he only talks to you through Snapchat.
I mean, it depends on what we're talking. Are we talking like Snapchat, like chat? Or are we talking like we're sending videos, we're talking to each other? Because I'm talking to this one guy right now. We talk every day on Snapchat. But it's not like he's like Snapchatting me like, you up. It's like he's sending me videos, telling me what he's doing about his day. It's like we're vlogging to each other.
Okay,
but we also FaceTime too. We had our first FaceTime date last night. And we were on for 2 hours. And it was really fun. So I don't think that's that bad. It just depends on what they're saying. If it's constantly like, you up or what are you doing? Because I have another guy that I've known forever. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah. All he does is Snapchat me every single day, and he goes, WID, I miss you. Like, you're boring. On to the next. So, depends on the situation, but I'm going to give that it goes down a notch. So, I'll give him a 7.5.
A notch. Fire. I say, the guy I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm. You love Snapchat. You guys are like on a streak.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, like, obviously you're going to Snapchat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you're making plans, I hate that to be over Snapchat.
Oh, no.
Like,
absolutely not. That's a red flag.
Yes, exactly. So, like, if it was that, if they're, like, Snapchatting me being like, what are you doing tomorrow? Like, let's hang out. Like, even if they're showing effort and, like, making whatever, but it's just on Snapchat, it kind of does just, like.
Just text you.
It's just, like, okay, you can. I don't know. It's just like it's like a next step up. And I'm like, well, I need that kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing. Like, I totally send pictures all day.
Yeah, it's fun.
Totally. But if that's like if they're only talking to me through Snapchat, like the question says, it's literally probably a 2.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yep. No, you got to have all different platforms to talk to.
He's a 10, but he's not into cars at all.
Oh, for me, I feel like that was so directed to you because I don't really care. I mean, I love cars, but I don't like know many things about cars. You're like a car gal. So for me, I'd say like still a 10. I don't really, as long as he has his own car. Now, if he ain't got no car and I'm like Ubering him around like with my car, then that's a little, then he's a 3 because I don't have time for that. I'm nobody's Uber. I'm not your mom.
I'm not your mama.
But if he has a car, but he just doesn't know much about cars, then he's still a 10.
See,
You're like 0.
I just like, it is like such, it's like one of my favorite things. It's probably my favorite thing is cars and like driving and like rallies and drives or stuff like that. I've just gotten so into it.
Remember how whenever you didn't know how to drive, and then when you learned how to drive, you literally crashed, what was it, BMW or something, like a brand new car, into like a wall in a parking structure.
I was learning how to park and I reversed instead of drove, and I reversed. No, I was trying to reverse out of a spot, but I put it in drive and I just drove it into the building.
And now look at you.
I know.
Like multiple cars, driving everywhere, loved going to freaking car shows, car rallies. Like, that is crazy.
And honestly, like my number, like I just couldn't date someone who hates cars.
Yeah, it would clash.
It really would.
It also would take away a big part of your life.
Oh, I'm so scared.
You literally go to
don't do that, or like
Jordyn. You literally go to car shows like every weekend.
Yes, that's literally what I do. Okay, like literally 0.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to talk to them. So no.
Like that's like a hobby thing. Like you have to have something in common.
Yeah.
And so like if there's nothing to talk about, and I like talking about that, like how am I just gonna like not? Okay, yeah, like 3. I won't be like that because obviously like if you're a 10.
Yeah, let's not get carried away.
Like
you can introduce him to cars and then maybe he'll start liking cars. But
true, exactly.
You know,
yeah, I guess I've been there.
There's room for improvement.
He is a. Okay, well, he's a 2, but he's a fan of cars. Really? 10. No, not really a 10, like a 5. 5?
I feel like you'd be
yeah,
but
7.
Like,
no.
Oh. He said, look, he's still a 2. A 2 is so low.
Yeah, you're just like...
For me, I'm going to still give him a 2.
He's an 8, but he leaves you undelivered for 3 days.
Oh,
0.
God.
Are you kidding
me? I'm going to give it a 5.
That's like... It's just, if you don't want to talk...
Wait, 3 days?
Yeah, if you don't want... Like, that's like literally ghosting.
3 days? Actually, I'm going to give him a 3.
Okay, fine. I'll give him a 3.
Because then I can easily call him out and be like, hey, if you keep this up, like, I'm not talking to you at all.
I don't know. I'm just like... I hate that. I literally hate that.
Like, you're on your phone. Don't act like you're not.
He's a 3, but he knows his way with words.
Still a 3.
Still a 3.
Like... Okay.
He's a 9, but he's super, super clingy. 10.
10? I love it. Give me the cling. I mean, don't give me too much of the cling off the bat, because I don't like that. I do get the ick. Yeah. I do get the ick.
When I'm in a relationship, I'm all about the cling.
Same. If I'm dating you, I love it. If I'm getting to know you talking phase, I don't love it, because then I'm like, ooh, I feel like overwhelmed, and then I like want to like literally ghost them.
I feel like that for me is in the really beginning. Like if they're like super clingy in like the very beginning when you're still like
figuring it out, yeah.
But like if you're like talking, that for me, I love the super clingy.
I love consistency, but I feel like yeah. But that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little clinginess.
He's a 9, but he calls his mom mommy.
Give him an 8, you know?
So 6. Dude, imagine. You're just like, Mommy?
But it's like, is he around his...
Do you guys have waters? Mommy, can you bring us a towel?
It is a cringe, but also it's like, is he around his mom 24/7? Like, when are you really going to witness that? Unless you're like going to family dinners all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, if he's that high up there...
I don't think I could do that. No. Teala, I need you to envision him. Like, can you please?
Like, I'm over at his house. His mom's there, and he's like, Mommy, I don't...
That doesn't give you, like, the super... Like, I, like, can't even, like... Are you kidding me, Teala?
I don't really, like, care.
Mommy, what time is dinner? Are you kidding me, Teala? Teala, you have to be joking.
I don't think it's that bad because like we're
Mommy,
adults.
where's my socks?
I feel like that's more cringe if like you're at home living with your parents and like you're dating and both of you guys like
Okay,
live with
yeah.
your parents. But like we're adults, like most people we're talking to like live on their own, or you know what I mean? So I feel like I wouldn't witness that. So I don't really care.
I do. Clearly. Oh my God. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, you said no. No.
He's a 6, but he's a D1 athlete. 7.
I don't know. Athletes scare me.
Six.
I've never talked to any athletes. That's the one area
too.
I don't talk to.
I've never done that.
It really does frighten me because I have a lot of friends that have done the
never done that.
athlete thing, and oof, the stories.
The stories.
So you said he's a 6,
He's a 6.
but he's okay. So obviously he has money. Whatever. We have money. Like
6.
who cares? I'm gonna give him a 4. Because D1,
I would never
he must
date
be
them.
good.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. He must be good, which means he's got hoes in every area code. So
He does
I
have
don't
hoes
want
in
that.
every area code.
So he's a 4.
He's a 4.
He's a 4.
He's a 10, but he's addicted to gaming. Like when you're hanging out, he's like addicted to the game.
Oof.
Okay, again, in a relationship, I'm down for like come over and like I am the type of girl who will like cuddle you while you like
Play video
games all night.
Yeah.
Because I do that too, and I am down to also play with you.
Yeah.
But there does come a time where if you're addicted and it's like a every night thing, or like you're over and you haven't seen each other in a while and he just has the headset on, like that is a total 0.
Turn off.
It's a total like.
Yeah, I think for me.
Okay, I keep going like 0. I mean like 3. My scale is
What
like,
rating
effed
did
up.
they say he was?
He's a
before?
10.
Oh, he's a 10.
But he
he's
like is like just. Oh, sorry, I'm on the game, babe. I'm on the
I
game,
don't know because see, it's like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give that a 6 because if
Yeah.
he's addicted to the game, he's gonna give me no attention and no cuddles. He's gonna be like, "Babe, one more time, one more shot." And that depends on
babe,
what
you
game
see
he's
that?
playing. What if he's playing like Call of Duty and he's like shooting things and he's like, like screaming, like
People who are gamers, they have anger issues.
Exactly.
They throw their freaking
they
controller.
throw their joysticks. Like, no,
Joysticks.
isn't that what they call it?
I mean, like the joystick's like the little thing right there on the.
Honestly, I've never dated anybody that was like video
I
games was
have,
their
yeah.
whole life, and I'm not like trying to be down to do that. I have too much shit to do to be dealing with like, I don't know if my boyfriend's gonna come to dinner tonight because he's gaming. Like, ew, make the reservation. So
Make the reservation.
It's a
bitch.
no from me.
He's a 10, but he has bad hygiene.
Oh my god. If you have bad hygiene, it's not gonna work for me.
Like, it's just so simple to even just like brush your teeth and put on deodorant.
Put on deodorant.
At least, like if you don't want to wear like cologne or like anything.
Yeah,
and you
just do the bare minimum.
Like a lot of people can just like smell good. Like I don't know, like I've been with people who or I've been around guys who literally like don't smell like cologne, but
Yeah.
they don't smell
Bad, exactly.
It's just like it's pretty easy to like shower and put on deodorant, I feel like.
Yeah, it's the bare minimum.
And then like what is your like favorite scents for a guy's like cologne?
Oh, I feel like this is such a basic one, but the Sauvage by, I think it's Dior.
Oh yeah.
On men, it smells so good. So good. I gave it to Logan Paul one time for his birthday.
I honestly
Throwback.
like I don't know. I feel like just like YSL, Versace,
Ooh,
and like
YSL 's
Dior
so
are
good.
probably like and I mean not Dior, YSL and Versace. And Le Labo. Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about that. Guys that wear, or anybody that wears Le Labo. Oh my God.
Yeah, because it's gender neutral. So,
Yes.
like I wear Santal, and I know guys that wear Santal, and like it's like the best smelling thing ever.
It is.
and it smells different. It's like a
It smells-
perfume
exactly.
where it smells different
On
everyone.
everybody.
And that's the same with the perfume I wear. It's a parfum, whatever. I've
Mm-hmm.
talked about this, and it smells different on everyone.
Yep.
Like Azra, she wears the same perfume as me. Smells completely different.
That's how my one is too. I have the Baccarat Rouge, which is also gender neutral. Like guys can wear it and girls can wear it, and it smells so different on everyone.
Yeah. So I go to honestly a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 3 too. But I think like honestly, if you're in a relationship with somebody, that just has to be a conversation you have with them. Like, babe, you
mean,
stink. Like, you stink.
But also, I feel like you almost get more comfortable in a relationship, and you almost just like, I don't know. I've been there where like I just stop like wearing perfume like all day
The time.
long. Like,
Yeah.
I would get out of the car and I spray it or I like whatever, and I feel like I do get to a point where I'm more comfortable. But again, like I still do everything else. I'm just saying. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like when you're in a relationship and you are more comfortable, it stops being like, oh, I have to like da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
Starts
but
being so
still,
much.
like,
I know,
if you
have
can't
to
do the
smell
bare
good.
minimum, like, don't even do it for me. Do it for yourself, please. Like, yeah, that's a 3.
He's a 7, but he's obnoxious.
Ooh.
I need him chill, please, because I'm like a little crazy sometimes.
Same.
I honestly feel like I'm way chill now. I feel like you can see that on me.
Yeah, I think we both chilled out because we were like, yeah,
We were
so
at
much
the
energy.
Grove.
Like,
Yeah, we were literally at
Yeah.
the Grove yesterday, and these people were running, and I was like, dude, we probably did that 3 years ago.
all the time.
And I don't run.
No.
Like, there's no obnoxious behavior from me recently. I feel like
No.
I might be loud or talk loud or laugh loud, but other than that, I'm not bouncing off the walls.
No, that's kind of a turn off to me because I'd be like, get your shit together. Yeah. I'm gonna give him, if he's already a 7. I mean, that's not even that. It's like you're not even starting that strong. I'm gonna give him a 4. That sounds like he would give me a headache.
Did I rate him?
No,
I
he's a
forgot
7,
what the
but he's
question
obnoxious.
was. Oh my god. Oh.
But it's like he's not even starting off that like a 7. He's not
4.
Even, yeah, right?
4.
Exactly.
Oh my god. He's a 10, but he wears flip flops.
I mean, all the time or at the beach?
Oh god. All the time, probably.
Ooh.
I really, really imagine just
Yeah. Ew, when you hear the noise.
and because it's just I have this thing, I can't remember what it's called. It's when you're here, I'll look it up.
With feet?
No, with sounds. Misophonia is a disorder in which certain sounds can trigger responses and makes you go crazy. Teala, it's so bad when there's a consistent sound anywhere at any time, I freak out.
What sound?
When someone's dragging the Air Forces every step, and I'm literally pick up your feet. When there's a ceiling fan and it's
yeah,
all night or just repetitive. If there's a freaking animal outside chirping, I cannot. If the fan is going when you're sleeping,
yeah,
just consistent. When someone's like this.
Oh yeah.
It that's another part about oh my gosh, it just makes me go. It genuinely makes me an angry person and I freak I'm not nice. I'm not nice at all. It's so,
I'm not nice.
Jordyn,
I love you. I'm
just at any point and someone's doing the chewing gum, it's
smacking. No, I feel you. I
just,
feel you completely.
Anything that's consistent more than 5 or 6 times,
done.
I'm literally
Dead.
so done.
It's a wrap.
Literally so done. It's
What was his rating to begin with? So it says he's a what?
Okay, it says the reactions can range from anger to annoyance to panic to need to flee. Misophonia. That's what I have. He's a 10, but he wears flip flops.
I mean, for me, I'm gonna,
0. Unless you're at the beach, I get it.
I'm gonna give him a 6, and then I'm gonna take him to the shoe store. I mean, he's a 10.
She's. I can fix him.
I can fix him. Look, I'm Teala the Builder, okay?
Yo, I can't do the Crocs thing.
Oh God, no.
I can't do the flip flops. I literally cannot do that. But if you're at the beach, obviously you're gonna wear flip flops.
Yes,
I understand.
You shouldn't
that.
be wearing flip flops to
Through
dinner
the mall.
or to dinner.
Or out of your house ever if you're not going to the sand.
Yeah.
I have another one to add. He's an 8, but he sleeps with socks on and snores.
That's a 6.
That's a 6, I think. Okay. I would prefer you to not wear socks. I think that is.
That's
really,
just weird. Also, they get lost in the bed.
No, it's just okay. What I have heard, and this is why my mom sleeps with socks on. I guess and I learned this from Only JS. Okay.
Okay.
She was like, it's actually scientific that if you run hot and you wear socks, it cools you down. So if it's because of a reason why you have to wear socks,
okay.
I guess I don't mind. But I think it is just so cringy and
I think so too. Can you imagine you're about to go have nap time or cuddle with the guy you're dating and he's like, one moment I gotta put my socks on. What the no. Take that
when
off.
I get into the house, it's shoes and socks off.
Always. Same.
We talked about
this.
I cannot
no shoes in the house.
Sliding around your house.
Ew. And also, we don't know where you walk. Take that shit off.
Bruh, you're literally in the bathroom peeing and there's pee all over the floor. What are you gonna do? Walk into your living room with pee on your floor?
Yeah, disgusting.
Get it off. Bro, one time.
Get it together.
Oh my God. God, this is like one of the most annoyed. Like this is like I never really get mad other than like obviously noises and like when my technology doesn't work or like service doesn't work. Other than that, I never really get mad. But bro, I was filming a video in my house one time for this brand and they redid my room.
Yep.
Oh my God. They didn't use the coasters.
That's actually so shocking. They're like decorators, but they're like going against
right there.
They're going against everything.
Like
it's right there. It's there for a
coaster,
reason.
drink.
Yep.
Bruh.
It's not that hard.
No.
They used the coaster. Please tell me they took their shoes off.
Shoes on. No, shoes on, walking around the whole house.
Jordyn, no.
Like, no, it literally gets worse. Like, I think that they, like, had, oh my God, it was a mess. And there was, like, I literally only have maybe 1 or 2 people in my house. And I, like, don't ever have people over because I like my space being my space.
Exactly.
There was, like, 15 people here with all of their shoes on. I don't even know, bro. I was texting my manager the whole time, freaking out. I was literally like, I don't know what to do because I can't speak, I can't talk, and be like, please take your shoes off.
Yeah.
There's literally 30 pairs of my shoes at the front door. How do you not take a hint?
Take a hint. That's a huge pet peeve of mine. Like, I don't care who you are. You come into my apartment, you come into my house, you take your shoes off. It's not that hard.
It's literally
not
hard.
And use the coaster. They're there for a reason. What, is the coaster decoration, babe? No, it's piled up for the drink.
Like, bro.
That's an ick. Such an ick.
There was just more things that went on that day, but like,
oof.
It was so horrible. All right.
No.
Now we're on to the girl talk question.
Ooh, our favorite topic.
I'm tired of giving this boy chance after chance, but I just don't know when to leave.
Oof, girl, leave. Leave.
If you literally have a second doubt like this and you have to go on Instagram and you're like constantly thinking about it, it's clearly not the one for you.
I had to learn this the hard way with my situationship that had been going on for like years. If they wanted to, they would. That is just the definition. That is just the facts. And it sucks to hear it, and it sucks.
And it's always too late.
It's
for
always
those situations.
And the girls, and hey, I was one of them that's like, well, I can change them, and like if we keep hanging out, if we keep going on dates and having sleepovers, he'll fall for me. No, he won't. No, he won't.
Until
you leave, then they want you. But you know what? No, girl, you need to leave now. You're going to waste your hot girl summer over this guy that doesn't give a crap about you and is probably talking to multiple other girls while you're staying loyal to somebody that's not going to stay loyal to you. And if you have to question things and you're so confused all the time, the writing's on the wall.
Yeah, honestly, it's just it's also like, what, are you like a second option?
Yeah, you don't ever want to be a second option.
It just comes down to you need to be like a high value woman in a guy's head.
Yep.
Because then he will take you seriously.
And respect you.
And if it's none of those things, it seems just like complete red flags, complete toxicity, and you need to actually like get away. There's so many other people in this world, I promise. Like
It's so true.
It's so it's crazy because like I feel like everything happens when you're not expecting it. And you really just need to go focus on yourself, have your hot girl summer, and he will come back. And even if
they always come back,
remember how he made you feel at one point.
Yep.
Because if he didn't put you first at one point, he's not gonna put you first. Always.
Yep. So, girl, leave and enjoy your hot girl summer.
Yes. What do you use to help your period pains?
Basic. I just take Tylenol if it's that bad.
Really? I take Midol if it gets bad.
Oh, that's like for cramps, right?
So Midol is actually for that, yes. And it has basically, it's a acetaminophen, which it has like caffeine in it, but it's like a really high dosage of acetaminophen. It has a lot. It has like 400 milligrams when like a Tylenol is like 200 or something, maybe 250. And I know a lot about medication for some reason because I really hate taking it, so I never take it. But I'm just saying, if I even have a cramp, I'll take like, I'll use this from Sage Wellness. They have a period essential oil, and I put that on. My cramps completely go away. I almost never ever. I've probably taken Midol like 3 times in my life. But also, ever since I've been vegan, 0 period pains, 0 period cramps. There's no inflammation. Like there's just there's like. And they also say, like, say if you're not vegan, obviously, if you eat better the first 3 days before your period, you won't have cramps.
That's true.
Like, if you kind of eliminate, like, desserts or, like, something. I don't know.
Yeah, but it sucks because I feel like most girls crave, like, junk food right before the period.
I feel like on your period you can.
Yeah.
But before is when...
it's the prep.
It's when you're, like, other than that, I've never had to do like the heating pads, like any
Neither
of
have
that.
I.
So
Honestly, I don't get like crazy bad cramps when I'm on my period.
I also feel like if you walk on like the days of your period, like you kind of get exercise, you really don't have cramps.
Yeah, true.
How do you know if he's talking to other girls?
I mean, I feel like it's obvious. I don't even think you
Again,
need to do
like, if you have to-
Also, girl, no offense, if you even have to ask, he obviously is. Like, I just feel like your gut, your intuition tells you everything. My gut has never been wrong about a guy, ever. If I get like a really bad vibe and then I like tell myself like, no, I'm probably overthinking, my gut was always right from the jump. I think it's very clear to see if a guy's talking to another girl. You don't even need to do like any detective work. I just feel like you'll know if you're with them, they're always looking at their phone, or they have like, oh my God. Say you're in the car with them and they're driving and they have their phone on airplane mode.
Or do not disturb.
And but no, then it connects to the car like for notification, and then you just see names popping up.
Ooh, like Apple CarPlay.
Yep, Apple CarPlay.
Hate Apple CarPlay.
I know.
I literally hate it.
I don't use it, but I have a lot of guy friends that like have that feature in their car, and I'm like,
yeah, literally, who is that?
Ooh.
I feel like number one, if you both constantly use Snapchat and you're constantly Snapchatting each other, but you're not his number one. That's like a pretty good sign he's talking to someone else.
Yeah, I love when the yellow heart pops up. I'm
Love
like,
the yellow heart.
I finally got the yellow part.
I finally got the
that
yellow
guy.
heart. Yeah, exactly. So green flags all around.
Green flags.
But another way I would say is, if you're hanging out, his phone is like face down or like not out.
Yep. If he turns his phone on airplane mode when you guys hang out,
I feel like if he
probably
doesn't
suspicious.
comment on your Instagram post, because the guy I'm talking to, he started to comment on my Instagram post, and I'm like, wow, green flag, because if there was any like suspicion of like, say he was talking to another girl and she was like wondering,
She would see that and be like, what the heck?
yeah, she would like come to my page to be like figuring out who he's with or like what he's doing, and then he just sees his name under like everything. I'm like, okay, green flag.
Yeah.
So I feel like if he's like not doing that,
Also,
or if like he has a private story and he's like very active, he doesn't post you like at all, like that's also so much of a red flag. Or if you guys have Be Real and he like don't show him.
Also, another way to
doesn't show
tell if a guy's talking to other girls is if, like, you guys don't communicate that often. Because clearly, like, you're just, like, probably number 3 or number 4 girl, and he only hits you up, like, randomly last minute. If he only makes plans with you last minute, girl, it's probably because the main girl canceled, and now he's like, well, free
What
space.
am I gonna do tonight? Exactly.
Yeah, that's a big sign, honestly.
I like really open communication because I have just been through kind of a lot of relationships or, like, a lot of just, like,
flings with people and stuff.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I've talked to probably like 7 guys in my life.
Yeah.
And basically, I just feel like by now I'm like open. Like I'm literally just like,
What do you want to know? Like,
Literally.
let's talk about it.
I'm like so open, and like right now I'm just like in a good spot. So
Yep.
I'm content.
Yes, period.
Okay, we have one more question.
I feel bad for that girl though, because he probably is talking to other girls. Like, for her to even ask that, girl, you know what I would do? Talk to other boys. Period. Don't put him.
As soon as
don't
you
put
have-
all your eggs in a basket until you know he's feeling the exact same way you are, because clearly he's not.
Yep, you give what you get.
Exactly.
Last question is how to get healthy and fit when your significant other isn't.
Ooh.
This is really good.
Ooh.
Because I feel like if you just do you and you make time for that, it's almost going to inspire them. And I feel like you guys will be able to do it together.
Exactly. And then it could be like a little date, like you guys working out together and stuff.
And that testosterone's going to go
Ooh.
up, up, up.
Up. Yeah. I just feel like you start doing it, and then anytime he wants to hang out with you, be like, sorry, babe, I'm at the gym, or sorry, babe, I have Pilates, or whatever.
It's also going to make him probably like you more.
Yeah. Then he'll be like, that's hot. Wait, I want to do that
Yeah,
too.
like literally that's hot.
Yeah.
And I feel like how to get healthy and fit is exactly like what we're saying, is just like say if you really like hanging out with him, but say he has other priorities, make your own priorities while he's got his. Say if he works,
Yep.
make that as your time of like going to the gym
And
or starting
focusing
Pilates,
on yourself.
doing
Yeah.
a cycling class, go on a walk, go on hot girl walks. Like that's the biggest thing I can tell you.
Yep.
Is 10,000 steps a day. Get out, go walk, go put your little
Walks
headset
are
on.
so good. I love walking. That's why I
too.
love New York City so much, because it's so hard
Love
to walk
New
in
York.
LA, honestly.
I walk
It's like,
around.
I know, but you know what I mean? Like, compared to
know.
New York, it's like, ugh,
So
completely
hard.
different.
Like there's not like always something. you
Yeah.
know. But that's just my advice. Like, go on hot girl walks.
Yep.
Inspire him.
Yep.
And make the plan to go together. No one wants to have, like, this hot as girlfriend.
Yeah, and
like,
then you're
working
just
out.
standing over there like,
yeah. So
on,
honestly,
go join
like, it's
her.
an ego thing. He wants to be like, guys, like, definitely want a relationship where y'all look good together.
Yep.
Like, everything. Or else, like, who's next up? Like, the guys are pretty competitive.
They are.
So I feel like you'll be chilling.
Yep, in no time, especially for
time.
the summer.
Well, Teala, let's say, what's one thing that they don't tell you about starting your own podcast?
Ooh! I feel like podcasts are so therapeutic, and I would have never really guessed that. I mean, I kind of assumed it because listening to other podcasts, like I listen to so many podcasts. I like watching podcasts. I always watch yours. I watch
Thank you.
Girls After Dark. I really like theirs. Or Three Girls, One Kitchen. That's fun. Like, I
You know
love
what's crazy?
like what?
Totally interrupting you. The last, like, 50 fans I've met, they've all mentioned my podcast.
Really?
That they like, I listened to your podcast.
Because
And
it's so
different now.
It's so fun to just like, especially I like watching and like listening to podcasts
Yep.
while I'm getting ready, while I'm doing my makeup. Like, it's just so therapeutic. It kind of just like, I don't know, all my thoughts go out the window and I just feel so free. And also making my own podcast is just so freeing because I can talk about whatever I want. I can have on whoever I want. I just feel like I have such creative freedom with this, which is really cool. And just even being with this, like this is just like so fun.
It really is therapeutic. You're right. And I completely agree. And I didn't think it would be. I thought it was going to be like work.
Yeah.
And
it's so fun.
It's so chill.
People love it.
Even like doing little segments on your TikTok of like little podcasts. Like that's a good way to start.
Yeah. People love that. Start with TikTok, see if people like it, and then move on to other platforms.
Yep. All right, Teala. Well, thank you.
I love you.
You're the best. I will see you tomorrow on your podcast.
I'm so excited.
Again, plug the name of your show for them to get ready.
It is going to be called Anonymously Yours. It will be on Spotify and Apple Music and all of the different things, but it will also be on YouTube. On their Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel, like Brat TV's Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel.
Fire.
So look out for it. It's coming soon. This is an exclusive, honestly. I haven't talked about it on any podcast.
I'm so excited.
So the more you know.
The more you know here on What They Don't Tell You. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, PodcastOne. Make sure to rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and add us to your Spotify playlist. And I will see you guys soon with a new episode. Bye.